transparency and a ban?
I wait with interest the inquiry's report.
Dan.
Thank you, Chair. Minister, some estimates suggest that well over £1 billion is being overcharged in service charges each year. And we as a committee have heard that service charges and bills for major works can be very poor value for money, and they lack transparency for stakeholders and leaseholders. So when exactly will the government finally launch its new regulator for managing agents?
Right. We do expect Lord Best's report to come out with the end of the summer this year, and part of that is about regulating property managers, and again it's a very, very far-ranging piece of work that Lord Best is doing, and we will take it forward after that point.
So there's no specific date as yet?
No, I feel it's very important that we actually get all of the facts. It's a very the people sitting on it are extremely experienced, and also there are subgroups of it as well, getting other experienced people giving their evidence to it as well. And so I want this to be as thorough a piece of work as it can be.
Well, I understand that there have already been consultations which the government itself has conducted, and they've summarised many of their complaints that these service charges are uncapped, they seem indisputable, they don't provide service, they've been known to increase this amount without consultation, etc., etc. So if we've had all of that, why are we still at the stage where we need another study and where we can't launch this regulator for managing agents?
Because I'm afraid it is a very complicated area, and it's part of the work in the round to professionalise the sorts of people working in this field, and I think that that's the way forward.
Okay. Well, we as a committee have also had evidence of leaseholders' reserve funds being stolen, and Section 42A and 42B of the Landlord and Tenant Act 1987, they were introduced through the Common Hold and Leasehold Reform Act 2002 to help protect those very funds, and yet they have never been brought into force. I find that absolutely shocking. So when will the government finally commence those, Minister?
Okay, again, Lord Best is looking at this for us, and it's about the standards of use and presentation as well, about service charges. We are keen that this is going to be looked at, because there are ways of getting these monies back through the professional negligence insurance and what have you, but I'm saying it's a rare occurrence, but I'm glad to say it doesn't happen that often.
Well, according to the evidence that we've received, it does happen very often. In fact, this is believed to be the only area in the UK in which money is held by a third party and it's not regulated. And we've had instances of the Federation of Private Residence Association, for example, that they've given a lot of evidence. And Chair, if I may, an individual can set up a business as a property manager without any formal qualifications. They could have a criminal record, and yet they can still carry on the work. So it just seems to me that they're holding a lot of money, a lot of deposits, but we're as a government, it's still in consultation, and we're waiting for Lord Best. Surely this is something that we should have acted upon a long, long time ago.
Well, the straightforward answer is that most reputable landlords and managing agents working on behalf do work to an existing code of practice, such as the RICS or the ARHM, and not only do they have service codes, but they also have guidelines around client money, and they have client protection. So I think it's incumbent on people to make sure that they use reputable people.
Well, it's still not actually regulated. There's no involvement from the Financial Conduct Authority either. But I think I'll leave it there, Chair, and I'll move on to another topic.
Matt.
Just briefly, Minister.